Luke Nichols isn't your average content creator.
Luke here at the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel, and I'm deep in the heart of the Alaskan mountains.
He's a dad, a husband, a lawyer by education.
Hello, I'm Luke Nichols. I'm a traffic attorney here in Northern Virginia, and each year I defend hundreds of drivers accused of DUIs, reckless driving, and other traffic issues.
And a man who fell in love with the outdoors.
Well, I'm almost done with my shelter, but it looks like my camping buddy's taking a little nap.
He started on YouTube over a decade ago with a channel called Catfish and Carp, where he shared fishing tips, gear reviews, and river adventures.
Hello, and this is the National Indulgence high back chair review. This becomes a pretty formidable chair. Once again, I'm 6'4", and this is one of the few times I've ever been able to swing my feet around.
But things really took off when he launched Outdoor Boy, a channel that became something more than just fishing or camping. It became a portal into another life. Each video felt like a personal journal.
There's a lot of videos I want to make that just have nothing to do with fishing, and I have a lot of interests and things I want to show Tommy that just have nothing to do with fishing sometimes. And so I decided I was going to start a separate YouTube channel for all those types of videos.
Whether he was building log cabins with his kids, hiking up snow-covered trails, or cooking over an open fire in the wilderness, you could feel the authenticity. No gimmicks, no fake reactions, just raw, honest living. And that's what drew millions of us in. Over the years, Outdoor Boys grew into something special. This wasn't just a man in the woods. This was a family channel that didn't feel scripted or staged. Luke brought his wife and 3 sons along on his adventures. And through them, we saw not just survival skills or outdoor know-how, but parenting, patience, and presence. And viewers loved it. In the last 18 months alone, the channel gained 12 million subscribers. That's an insane pace. Even for the YouTube algorithm, that kind of growth is rare. He racked up over 2.8 billion views on YouTube alone. And when you count views from people stealing and re-uploading his content on other platforms, that number crosses 6 billion. Think about that. 6 billion moments where Luke and his family were on someone's screen, making them laugh, teaching them something, or helping them escape for a little while. That kind of visibility changes things, and not always for the better. Now let's talk about what Luke really revealed in his goodbye video, because the video, simply titled Goodbye, wasn't some overly dramatic vlog or tear-filled breakdown. It was calm, thoughtful, like everything he does. But beneath the calmness, there was a clear message. Even good things can be taken too far.
The sheer volume of fans trying to contact me, trying to take pictures with me, or just trying to come up and talk to me in public, it can be a bit overwhelming at times.
He talked about the exhaustion, not just physical tiredness from camping while sick or editing all night, but emotional exhaustion. YouTube had gone from being a fun family project to an overwhelming force in his life. He couldn't go out in public without being recognized. He couldn't enjoy private family time without someone trying to take a picture. He couldn't even go shopping without being stopped. Luke said himself that the sheer number of people trying to contact him became unmanageable.
My wife and I, we both have real concerns about what this will do to our family if I keep growing my YouTube channel at this pace.
It started to feel like his family was living in a fishbowl, constantly watched. And as a father, that's terrifying, because YouTube isn't just your job. When your kids are in the videos, it becomes their life too. And Luke made a choice most creators wouldn't dare to. He chose his family over fame.
And the time to stop is before this problem gets so out of hand that my family and I can't live normal lives.
There was one part of Luke's message that really stood out to me. He said, "I've spent so much time focusing on me and my family and growing my business. It's time to step back and help other people for a change."
Focus on helping other people for a change.
That's not something you hear often in this space. We live in an era where creators are told to always scale, always monetize, always grow. But Luke hit pause. He mentioned wanting to help his son Tom build his own YouTube channel.
For one thing, I've got 3 little boys who all want to be YouTubers, including my oldest son Tom, who's got his own channel, the Outdoor Tom YouTube channel. But I want to spend more time helping him with his channel and preparing him to be an adult, which is going to be in less than 6 years.
And he's got 3 boys who all want to be creators. He realized that instead of focusing on himself, he wants to spend the next chapter raising the next generation. How many of us would have the clarity to walk away at the peak? Now let's talk about the fans. The response to Luke's farewell was enormous. 9.5 million views in just 24 hours. And the comments? Heartbreaking, uplifting, full of love. People saying they watched his videos during chemo treatments. Veterans saying his calm demeanor helped with their PTSD. Fathers who learned how to bond with their sons from watching him. Outdoor Boys wasn't just a channel, it was therapy. It was a classroom. It was a reminder that you don't need money or flashy edits to make something meaningful. Fans respected the grind, but they loved the man. And when that man says he needs to step away to protect his family, the overwhelming response was one of support, because Luke gave us a piece of his life, and now he needs to reclaim it.
That's why they call me Hot Lips. Nobody calls me that.
Like I said at the beginning, even our most watched video was about Luke, because we saw early on that he was different. He wasn't chasing trends. He was building a legacy. And from a creator's perspective, that's inspiring. It's a reminder that you don't need to post every week. You don't need to fake drama. You just need to be real. Luke Nichols showed us what a true family man looks like, what dedication looks like, what balance looks like. So if you're a creator watching this, here's the takeaway. Success doesn't matter if it costs you your peace. Growth isn't worth it if it robs you of time with the people you love. And walking away, that's not weakness, that's wisdom. Luke might come back. He mentioned maybe releasing a bunch of finished projects at the end of the year.
I have a lot of half-finished videos, including the homestead projects and some travel adventures, and even some extreme camping trips I've been planning for the last 6 months.
But even if he never uploads again, he's done more than enough. He left behind a library of joy, and that's the best kind of legacy any YouTuber can leave. So what do you think? Did Luke make the right call? Did his video hit you as hard as it hit us? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you're a fan of Outdoor Boys, let us know what your favorite video was. As for us, we're going to keep covering stories like these, stories that matter, stories that remind us why we started watching YouTube in the first place. Luke, if you're watching this, thank you. For every adventure, every laugh, every lesson, you didn't just show us the outdoors, you showed us what home looks like. Take care, brother. And to the rest of you watching, take care of yourself and take care of what matters. See you in the next video.